Test, 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 test. Hello and welcome into Orr Park here in Montevallo, Alabama, as we get set for Game 3 of this Gulf South Conference Series between the Montevallo Falcons and the West Alabama Tigers. That first pitch sent over to LaForce. She makes the play in time for the 4-3. So Casey Nolan, the first out for the Tigers today. Let's take a look at the lineup for West Alabama. Casey Nolan led things off. Now Kendall Johnson up to bat. Allison Kraft next. Then Nicole Bucheri. Hayes Fulford, Jenna Goldsmith, Olivia Dunlap, Grace Self, and the 9-hole hitter is Chrissy Tubbs. 1-0 count. One 0 is high. 2-0. Let's take a look around the infield for the Falcons. Behind the plate is Lady Sarah Federico, Annie Adamos at first, Holly LaForce at second, Haley Barnett at third, at short, Mario Bertosi at third, Alexis Cortez in left, Brianna Stella in center, and Brooke Ingram, the right fielder. In the circle today for the Falcons is Amanda Ingram. 2-1 count. Ingram is senior from Millbrook, Alabama. Three one. So Kendall Johnson draws the walk, and that'll bring up Allison Kraft. 1-0 count. Yesterday, West Alabama took both games in the doubleheader. Game 1, 6-2, and then Game 2 in extra innings, 7-6. Kraft fouls this one off. Yesterday in Game 1, Kraft was 2 of 4 from the plate with an RBI. Faces a 2-1 count here to Amanda Ingram with one away. One runner on, that's Kendall Johnson at first. Pitch just misses, 3-1 count. Three, 2. So a full count here for Amanda Ingram. Pitch on the way. Swung on deep to left in foul territory. It's going to be out of play in the bullpen. So a long foul there. Count remains full. Fouled off again. After dropping both games yesterday, the Falcons are now 13-11 overall on the season, 4-7 in conference play. West Alabama improved to 12-9 overall and 6-4 in conference play. And that's a foul ball. Just went to the left of the bag there at third. So another foul by Kraft. So long at bat here. A battle between Ingram and Kraft. Full count with 1 out. Kendall Johnson at first. This one popped up. Federico diving, can't make the catch. But another foul. Great effort there by Federico. That would have been that was a tough play to make. So count remains full. So back-to-back walks puts Johnson at second and Allison Kraft at first. And now the 4-hole hitter comes up, Nicole Bucieri. She is the designated player today. She'll come up with 1 away and 2 on. Watches that one for strike 1. That one finds the corner of the zone, so an 0-2 count here for Amanda Ingram with Nicole Bucieri at the plate. Bucieri, a sophomore out of Madison, Alabama, watches that one outside. A 1-2 count. Ingram, a senior for the Falcons pitching staff, has pitched in 15 innings so far this season, has recorded 14 strikeouts and a 2.33 ERA. Gets a start here today. This one sent back to Stella in center, and she'll make the catch. Runner's going to tag up, throw to third. Not in time, as Johnson was able to slide in, so both runners advance on the sacrifice fly from Nicole Bucieri. Kendall Johnson just barely slid into the bag there at third. So with 2 away, Hayes Fulford now up to the plate with Allison Kraft at second and Kendall Johnson there at third. First pitch high, ball 1. In the dirt, 2-0. Pitch on the way from Ingram. Swung on high, out to left field in foul territory. Cortez under it, makes the catch for out number 3, and West Alabama leaves 2 runners stranded here in the top of the first. The Falcons get out of the inning and will go to the bottom of the first inning. Back here in Orr Park, bottom of the first inning, Brianna Stella will lead things out for us for the Montevallo Falcons. And the batting order for the Falcons, Brianna Stella leads things off. Mario Bertosi will bat second, followed by Brooke Ingram, then Carly Molnax, Haley Barnett, Holly LaForce, Lady Sarah Federico, Alexis Cortez, and Annie Adamos in the 9-hole. 0-1 count. Here to Stella. Nora Keene in the circle for West Isle today. 0-2 count after that one's fouled off. And we'll take a look around the infield of the Tigers. Allison Kraft is the catcher. Casey Noland at first. Kendall Johnson at second. Hayes Fulford at short. Grace Self, the third baseman. And in the outfield, Jenna Goldsmith in left. Olivia Dunlap in center. And Chrissy Tubbs in right field. Fouled off again. Count remains 0-2. And it's Nora Keene getting the start. She pitched in game one yesterday, a complete game. Struck out one batter and had one earned run. Stella gets on.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 10, Mario Bertosi.
So as infield single for Brianna Stella to lead things off for the Falcons here. And now Mario Bertosi up to bat. Bertosi sends this one out toward left, but foul territory, 0-1 count. Bertosi is batting .309 on the season. .01 on the way. Tries to lay down the bunt, pops it up. Kraft able to make the catch for out number one, and they'll hold Stella there at first.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 12, Brooke Ingram.
Brooke Ingram batting in the 3-hole today. Up to the plate now. With one out, Brianna Stella stands at first. Watches that one for strike one, 0-1 count. Fouls this one off. Ingram, a sophomore from Fort Payne, Alabama. Batting .349 on the season. Faces an 0-2 count here to Nora Keene. Fouls this one back. Brianna Stella records the stolen base. That's a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss from Ingram. And she goes down on strikes.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 2, Carly Molnax.
Carly Molnax comes to the plate now, the designated player today for the Falcons. With 2 outs, Brianna Stella at second. Right down the middle for strike one. So 1-1 count. Molnack sends this one out to left. It's going to drop in foul territory. So count moves to 1-2 with 2 away. That pitch high. Count even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Molnack sends this one deep to left. Hits the wall, but foul. A couple of long fouls for Molnack here in this at bat. Two high. And a full count now. As Molnax has worked her way back into this one. King gets set for the pitch. Swing and a miss and a strikeout to end the inning for Nora Keene. The Falcons leave one runner on here in the bottom of the first, and we'll go to the top of the second. Jenna Goldsmith will lead things off for West Alabama when we come back. Jenna Goldsmith leads things off for West Alabama here, top of the second inning. Again, this is game 3 of the series between the Tigers and Falcons this weekend in Montevallo. West Alabama took the doubleheader yesterday, 6-2 in the first game and 7-6 in the second. That went into extra innings. Pitch in the dirt, 2-0 count here to Goldsmith. So now Goldsmith ahead 3-0 here against Ingram, who's already walked 2 batters today. That one finds the zone for strike one, 3-1 count. And Goldsmith thought she had a walk there, but a strike moving the count to full. So after 3 straight balls, Ingram has worked her way back to a full count here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Sent over to LaForce. Throw in time. Nice play there from LaForce for the 4-3 put out.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 25, Olivia Dunlap.
That was a big play as Ingram was able to work her way out of that one after starting off 3-0. Olivia Dunlap to the plate now for Westow with 1 away. That one catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch high. 1-1. Two one. This one fouled off. Count moves to 2-2. Just outside, full count again here for Amanda Ingram as she faces Dunlap this time. This one chopped back to Ingram. She fields and throws over the head of Adamos. And Dunlap is going to get all the way to the ball went out of play, they're saying. It rolled into the bullpen. So they're going to stop Dunlap at third. So Dunlap reaches on the E1 and advances all the way to third. And Grace Self to the plate now.
Did she catch the girl?
She's third. The batter's all in.
What about the girl who batted? She hit it and Amanda caught it.
So a 2-0 count here for Grace Self at the plate. Tigers with a runner in scoring position. It's Olivia Dunlap at third. And a 3-0 count now. 3 straight balls from Ingram. That one just misses. So a 4-pitch walk. Runners on the corners now for Westow. Chrissy Tubbs to the plate. We're going to have a pinch runner come in for Grace Self. It's going to be number 21, Lily Parker.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 17, Chrissy Tubbs.
swap someone in to run.
Well, what she runs this one time, she's done. She can never run again.
Yeah, but if you're batting, you should be able to run.
Well, what's crazy is when you don't bat, but then you go to the base after you close to the mound for you.
If you play in the game, you should be able to do the parts that you should be doing. You should be able to run.
Am I right?
Like, no.
Parker takes off towards second and is in there safely.
Is there any way they can turn the brightness up on that computer?
0-1 count. Tries to lay down the bunt. But foul tips it 0-2 the count.
Yeah, she was confused. She was like standing in the box for a second, like, okay, I'm going to this. She switched.
That's solid.
0-2 on the way inside. 1-2. Count even at 2 now. Lily Parker at second. Olivia Dunlap at third with one away here in the top of the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tubbs at the plate.
Just check over there in that corner.
Tubbs pops up to Barnett at short for out number 2.
Now back to the Tigers, number 33, Casey Nolan.
And we go back to the top of the order for the Tigers and Casey Nolan. Nolan grounded out in her first at bat, back in the first. Chops this one over to Barnett. Throw to first, not in time. Nolan beats out the throw. So an infield single for Nolan. Parker advances to third, and Dunlap scores.
I don't think she should have thrown that to first.
What would you have suggested she do?
And that run goes down as unearned because of the error
Gotten her in time.
by Ingram
Wouldn't have counted.
earlier in the inning. And we are going to have a pitching change here. And we'll step away. It's going to be Abby Pratt
Number 14,
pitching for Montevallo when we come back.
Change that sign just so you don't.
So back here in Orr Park, new pitcher for the Falcons is Abby Pratt, the senior out of Greenwood, Indiana. Pratt has posted a 2.46 .08 ERA on the season with 31 strikeouts
So coach would be like,
and 40 innings pitched.
zone 4, so somebody will look at the number. and
Pitched a complete game in Game 1 yesterday.
we'll look on their wrist.
Faces Kendall Johnson here. Johnson sends this over to Adamos, and she's just going to tag Johnson for out number 3. And the Falcons get out of this half inning here, but West Alabama able to score a run and take a 1-0 lead. We'll be back.
Leading off the Falcons.
Haley Barnett will lead things off for the Falcons here. Bottom of the second inning, 1-0 lead for the Tigers. Nora Keene returns to the circle for West Al. Watches that one for strike 1. Barnett leading the Falcons in batting average on the season, batting .403. One. Barnett sends this one deep to left. It's going to hit the wall, and Barnett has a stand-up double.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 13, Holly LaForce.
So a double to left to lead things off for the Falcons here in the bottom of the second, down 1 by Haley Barnett. And Holly LaForce to the plate.
It's like the most unlikely play.
Yeah.
Double play.
Hey, don't be.
And LaForce grounds out the third.
Is that captured to first base?
Now batting for the Falcons, number 16, Lady Sarah Federico. Yeah, you're inning and a half in. You're already one spot away.
So Haley Barnett able to advance to third. 1 out. Lady Sarah Federico up to the plate. Fouls this one off. Federico sends this one deep. Catch is made. Barnett's going to come home and tie the game at 1. A sac fly from Lady Sarah Federico scores Barnett.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 20, Alexis Cortez.
So 2 outs. Game tied at 1. And Alexis Cortez to the plate.
We did have a double play yesterday, man.
First play. Or first, yeah.
1-0.
Yeah, that's true.
Still a great play, though. I was so proud of Carly.
This one chop foul. 1-1 count. Foul back again, 1-2.
One scores on your air, like as a pitcher. Is that still an unearned run? Because it was
Yeah, even if you make the error, it's still on.
And so Cortez pops up to Fulford at short, and that'll end the inning. But the Falcons do plate 1 run on a sac fly from Lady Sarah Federico to tie the game at 1. We'll go to the 3rd. Allison Kraft will lead things off here in the top of the 3rd for West Alabama. Tie game at 1 here in Game 3 of this Gulf South Conference series this weekend here at Orr Park. Falcons trying to avoid the sweep here today against the Tigers. Abby Pratt in the circle for the Falcons. After coming in toward the end of the last half inning for Amanda Ingram. This one sent on a line out to center. Stella will pick it up, but a base hit for Allison Kraft to lead things off.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 19, Nicole Bucieri.
Nicole Bucieri to the plate. 1-1 count to Bucieri. Count 2-1 now. This one's sent out to left field. Going to be down for a base hit. Cortez will field. But a single for Nicole Bucieri. So back-to-back singles for the Tigers. And with that, Allison Kraft at second, Bucieri at first, and Hayes Fulford comes to the plate. No outs here with 2 runners on and a tie game here in the top of the third. Lays down the bunt. Bertossi fields, throw to LaForce, who's covering first for out number 1, and runners advance. So a sack bunt for Fulford. And a pinch runner for West Alabama. Number 27, Chase Shepard, is going to come in and run for Bucieri. Jenna Goldsmith at the plate. So Kraft at third, Shepard at second, with 1 out. Two-0 count.
Best place to dye your hair is in a hotel. You have to get
Right down the middle. Strike 1, 2-1. Two runners in scoring position here for West Al after the sack bunt from Fulford. Goldsmith faces a 2-1 count. Checks her swing. Pitch high, 3-1. This one chopped over to LaForce, throw home, and they're catching him, trying to catch him in a jam. And Pratt will tag out. The runner at home. So a big play there for the Falcons as they're able to get the out at home. 2 away now. This is Olivia Dunlap to the plate. One count. This one fouled off. One, 2 count. This one fouled off. Two away, 2 runners on, 1-2 count here for Pratt facing Olivia Dunlap. Pitcher on the way in the dirt. Count even at 2.
Just clear your count and go 2.
No way is everybody ready.
That's what. It's just a common baseball softball phrase. It's just like.
Well, sure.
Well, because a lot of people, when it's like a pitching duel, and like the
So a
fielders,
big at bat here.
they get on their heels and then they like.
Happy Pratt trying to hold off the Tigers. This one sent back to Barnett. Throw home in time to get the out, but a run will score.
Infield single.
So an infield single scores 1 run, and then another one trying to score. It was Goldsmith, and she is tagged out. So 2-1 lead for the Tigers as we go to the third,
Not necessarily
bottom of the
fair.
third. So after the Tigers were able to add a run in the bottom of the third, they lead 2-1 now. Annie Adamos will lead things off here at the plate for the Falcons. Bottom of the third inning. Just outside, ball 1. Adamo sends this one out to left center. Going to be down for a base hit. Could have more. Rolls all the way to the wall. And a stand-up double for Annie Adamos.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 9.
Brianna Stella back to the top of the order. Comes up with no outs. Adamos at second. After the leadoff double. Stella pops this one foul. This one's sent out to left. And the catch can't be made in foul territory by Goldsmith. So Stella will come all the way back to the plate and face an 0-2 count to Nora Kane. High, 1-2. This one's sent out to center. Dunlap sits under it, and Adamos will hold at second. And that'll bring up Mario Bertossi with one away.
Number 10, Mario Bertossi.
Oh, 1. One count here. With one away, Adamos at second. Falcons behind 2-1 to the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. Bertossi chops this one foul. One, two high, evens the count up at 2. Bertossi chops this one foul again. High, full count now for Bertossi. A long foul into the bullpen.
Three
3-2 on the way. Sent out the center. The catch will be made by Dunlap, and again hold Adamos there at second. So back-to-back flyouts to center by the Falcons.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 12, Brooke Ingram.
And so Brooke Ingram to the plate with 2 away. Falcons have 1 runner in scoring position. That's Adamos there at second.
Yeah.
1-0 or 0-1.
You get the rarest ones in some culture. It's a one.
Ingram watches that one high. 1-1 count. checks her swing,
Bless you.
and she didn't go all the way around, so 2-1 the count. Outside. 3-1. And Coach Kerry Deaver Boaz is going to come have a conversation with Keene in the circle. So a 3-1 count. Ingram at the plate. Pitch from Keene on the way. Ingram sends this one out to left center. Adamos coming home, and she will score the tying run. A double for Brooke Ingram ties the game at 2. A big hit from the sophomore out of Fort Payne, Alabama.
Carly Molinax.
So Carly Molinax to the plate with 2 away. Game tied at 2. Ingram stands at second. Launches that one for strike 1. So 0-2 count. Pitch from Keene on the way. Just outside, 1-2.
Connor. Zoom out a little bit.
A lot.
Yeah.
As swing and a miss from Molinax, and Keene gets the strikeout to end the inning, but the Falcons able to play the run off an RBI double from Brooke Ingram, and we'll go to the 4th, game tied at 2. Grace Self leads things off for West Alabama here in the top of the 4th. Abby Pratt remains in the circle for the Falcons. First pitch right down the middle, strike one. A 2-2 game here in game 3 of this series.
You like that? That was Mamba.
Off-speed pitch. Gets another strike there. Looking.
It's a thing we do. Another one we go. Have you considered throwing the ball harder? It's really funny. Her and Bailey do it. We'll just go back and forth. Saying things like that.
0-2 outside. 1-2 count. One, two on the way. This one popped up out of play. Count remains 1-2. One, two on the way from Pratt. High. Evens the count up at 2. This one's sent up the middle, out to center. And Grace Self leads off with a single. Now batting is Chrissy Tubbs. So Chrissy Tubbs up to bat. Grace Self at first. After her single up the middle. Tubbs lays down the bunt. Pratt fields, throws over to LaForce, who can't handle it cleanly. And so an E4 allows Tubbs to reach first. And Self advances to second. So 2 runners on. Back to the top of the order in Casey Nolan. Tubbs at first, Self at second. In a 2-2 game here in the top of the 4th inning. No outs for the Tigers. Pitch high. 1-0. That one just outside 2-0. Right down the middle. 2-1 count.
Pick the pitch. You still get a called strike on you. What a concept.
picture, Caitlin. Who's the other person in a black? There's like 4 people in black. But I thought you only had 3 people.
Count even at 2.
In the picture? Oh, Amanda, our trainer.
Oh.
She's on the far right of the picture. It's, I think, Coach Collins. Yeah, Coach Collins, Vanover, Sydney, and then Amanda.
Count moves to full. Pitch on the way. Chopped over to Bertursi. She'll step on the bag. Throw to first. Not in time. And one runner will score. That's Self. And Nolan gets all the way to third. So a 3-2 lead now for West Alabama. After Chrissy Tubbs was able to score on the error by Annie Adamos. A 1-2 count here for Kiera Haig, who's pinch hitting for West Al. Count even at 2. Fouls this one off. So one away, Casey Nolan at third, reached on the fielder's choice, advanced all the way to third. Grace Self was out at third after Bertosi fielded and stepped on the bag. Two-two pitch on the way from Pratt. Chopped over to LaForce. And she'll throw to first to record the out. But a run will score. So a 4-2 lead.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 8, Allison Kraft.
0-1 count here to Allison Kraft. 2 away. And a single up the middle. Kraft gets a base hit. So Nicole Bucheri comes back in after being pinch ran for. 2 away. Kraft at first. 4-2 lead for West Owl. In the dirt. 1-0. Pitch high. 2-0. Three-zero count now. Federico can come have a chat with Pratt. Try and calm her down here. 2 away. Falcons behind 4-2 to the Tigers here in game 3. Three-zero pitch right down the middle. And this one's sent out to Stella in center. She gets under it, makes the catch for out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. But West Owl plates 2 here in the top of the 4th to lead 4-2. So Haley Barnett at the plate here. Falcons down 2 in the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 count to Barnett.
All right. Executive decision. Mark is scratching starting from the bottom.
Executive decision. He's
Yeah,
scratching
like,
it. Okay.
not playing again.
Three one. That one outside for ball 4, so Barnett draws a walk. And Holly LaForce up now.
I think she did it on purpose. Now batting for the Falcons, number 13, Holly LaForce. I think she did it on purpose.
Intentionally walk her instead of wasting her minute.
Oh, intentional walk? Yeah, you're trying to get free.
No, I'm being funny. I get bingo.
Pitch high, 1-0.
Catcher didn't stand up and put her arm out. It's not
Yeah,
intentional.
I know.
This one sent right into the glove of Self.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 16, Lady Sarah Federico.
Lady Sarah Federico up to bat with one away. Watches that pitch high, ball 1. Barnett at first. Chop foul. Fouled off again.
I think Sarah's second favorite pastime is hitting long shots foul to the left side. The first would be eating. The second one, long shots foul. Every time.
Outside.
I guess in that instance, all she has
2-2.
it's kind of similar to tennis. All she has to do is not hit it as early, so she has to wait a little longer. In tennis, if you want to hit the ball to the left corner, you hit it early. If you want to hit it to the right corner, you hit it later. Or she
Fouled off again.
She hits with her upper body, so she comes around it more instead of getting her hands inside of it. And then her bat angle would be less here, it'd be more here, and she'd hit it fair. So, but with the way she hits, yes, it's timing.
Sends this one out to left field near the warning track. Catch is made by Goldsmith. Barnett tags up and advances to second. So a fly out for Federico. But Barnett able to move into scoring position. Tagging up and advancing to second with 2 away here. Alexis Cortez up to bat. Cortez slaps this one foul.
this whole weekend I have not seen her scoring. So why did she not it?
She's fast and she's really good defensively.
Yeah, she's good at catching.
But she's also really fast. So, when she gets on.
0-1 on the way from Keene. Cortez shows bunt, but that one just misses the zone. 1-1 count. Falcons down 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th to the Tigers, 4-2. Trying to answer them here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Haley Barnett at second. 1-2 pitch from Keene. Sent back to her. Fields and throws for out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-2 lead for West Out. So back here in Orwood Park, new pitcher for the Falcons is Michael McMillan. McMillan, a sophomore from Centerville, Alabama. Leads the Falcons in strikeouts with 48 on the season. He's posted a 2.87 ERA and 39 innings pitched. Hayes Fulford steps into the batter's box here. Start the 5th inning. First pitch from McMillan high, 1-0. This one sent out to left field. A base hit for Fulford. Jenna Goldsmith up to bat now. Pitch high. 1-0.
I really want him to throw some out. Do it. Make the game interesting. It's honestly so entertaining when people get thrown out. And more especially when it's
So a 2-0 count here for McMillan as she faces off against Jenna Goldsmith. Top of the 5th inning, 4-2 lead for West Alabama. Lays down the bunt, fielded by Bertozzi. Throw over to LaForce covering the bag for out number 1. But a sack bunt as Fulford is able to advance to second. That brings up Olivia Dunlap with 1 away. One 0 on the way from McMillan, just outside 2-0. Scratch that. That was a strike. Just caught the corner, so 1-1. So a 1-2 count here for McMillan. Count moves to 2. Hayes Fulford stands at second for West Dow. 1 away and a 2-2 count to Dunlap. A little high there. Full count. This one sent straight up. Brown Estella calls for it and makes the catch route number 2. And Fulford will stay at second. Grace Self now batting for West Dow with 2 away and one runner in scoring position. One 0. So 2-0. So 2-1. Self sends this one out to left. It's going to get down. Fulford coming home to score. And West Alabama adds to their lead 5-2. Off an RBI single from Grace Self.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 17, Chrissy Tubbs.
Chrissy Tubbs to the plate now.
There's going to be guys who are 80 years old that don't know how to use the internet.
That's handy for you. That's handy for you. Why are they having it at Sanford then?
In the dirt. 2-1.
It's a nice side.
I've been in that gym actually.
This one's sent out to center. Stella gets under it, makes the catch for the third out of the inning. West Alabama adds another run, and they lead by 3, 5-2. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. So bottom of the fifth inning, Annie Adamos leads things off for the Falcons here. Down 3 runs to the Tigers.
I just really like soccer. Soccer also. Oh, I like volleyball though. I like volleyball.
Adamos gets a base hit as he gets all the way out to right field to Chrissy Tubbs.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 00, Brianna Stella.
And that brings up Brianna Stella. And we're going to have a pinch runner for Adamos. It's going to be number 6, Bailey Lott.
Bailey running for the Falcons, number 6, Bailey Lott.
So Bailey Lott in the pinch run for Adamos. With the Falcons down 3, Brianna Stella at the plate. Two 2-0 count. I believe we are going to have a pitching change here, maybe. As Coach Deaver Boaz is coming out to have a conversation with Keene again. The 2-1 count. So Keem will stay in. Stella lays down the bunt. Keem picks it up. Throw not in time, but able to advance. Lot over to second.
What was that?
Now batting for the Falcons, number 10, Mario Bertossi.
That's fun.
Look. Gave me bingo.
We got 3 cards for you.
So Mario Bertossi up to bat. Lot at second. 1 away.
No, I lied. Like,
Falcons down 3 here in the bottom of the 5th.
somebody gets caught stealing.
Count even at 1.
Now it's up to the 3. There's
1-2 count. Fouled off by Bertossi. 1-2 count. This one rolls out to center. Lot coming home. She is safe. So a single for Bertossi scores Lot. Just a slow roller, able to bring a Lot home.
Brooke Ingram.
this play is more realistic. You get my foot.
So an RBI single for Bertossi, and then she advances second on the throw. Scored Bailey Lott. 2-run game. And now Brooke Ingram up to the plate. Had an RBI double her last time up. 1-0 count. Two 0. Inside 3-0. Right down the middle, strike 1.
I think you should be an umpire, Alex.
I think I'll be good at it.
Aren't they called umpires in tennis too?
Yeah. Referee. No, the umpire's supposed to sit in the chair. The referee's supposed to be
And that pitch outside for ball 4, so Ingram draws the walk.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 2, Carly Molinax.
Carly Molinax to the plate. With 1 out, 2 runners on. Falcons
Whoops, my babe. Oh, well.
down 2 runs here, bottom of the 5th. Already added 1, trying to add some more here.
Hello, Carly.
Pops this one up, out of play.
Comes back, don't worry.
She has a 516 slugging percentage. This one.
She has a what? 516 slugging?
Yeah.
Not bad.
This one fouled off again.
Don't do that. I don't want that. Stop. 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 Stop.
And like she's great and hits it.
Yeah.
She should be able to run too.
Yeah, see that's why I'm using that voice. It's sarcasm. It's hiding my actual absolute.
Monarchs batting .339 on the season. Watches that one for ball one.
Amanda.
Fouled off again.
It's almost always Amanda.
Always Amanda.
Most of the time, yeah. It's either Amanda, Bailey, Georgia, or Brooke. Those are usually people who are being loud. Sometimes Cortez. Usually those four.
Fouled off again.
Hit the bus, Carly.
Hope somebody.
So one away, 2 runners on. 1-2 count to Monax. Sends this one foul again into the bullpen. 3 straight fouls. Count remains 1-2.
I agree. Just go walk in there and start cheering.
No chance, no drinking chance.
1-2 on the way from Keene outside the zone.
We like to drink with Carly, because Carly is our mate. That is me. The only reason why this is at that school is because of me.
2-2.
I'm telling you. It's
I've also heard it off a YouTube video before.
I'll let you watch that.
But like,
And when we drink with Carly, she gets
Count moves to full now.
7 just drinking.
3-2 with 1 away. Kraft's going to come have a chat with Keene here. We've seen Coach Deaver Boaz come out twice and talk to the senior pitcher. Pitched a complete game in game 1. Only allowed 2 hits and 2 earned runs in that game. Three-two pitch on the way. Monax pops this one up to the shortstop, Fulford, for out number 2. And now Haley Barnett comes up. And now we are going to have the pitching change, I believe. So we'll be back with the new pitcher. So new pitcher for West Alabama is Camry Lay. She comes in with 2 outs to face Haley Barnett. With 2 runners on, Brooke Ingram at first, Mario Bertossi at second. First pitch, a looking strike.
Yeah, she pitched last night. 3 innings.
How many pitchers do you have? 3, 4.
10 for 4.
Okay. Understandable.
No, 5.
Including you, we have 7. Well, one's injured and not me, so 5.
2-1. Count 3-1 now. Camry Lay pitched in 1.2 innings yesterday in the second game, recorded 2 strikeouts in relief. 3-1 count here. Gets away for a walk for Barnett, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 13, Holly.
So Holly LaForce comes to the plate here, bases loaded. Falcons down 5-3. Down to the final out of this half inning.
Just wait for it.
Barnett at first, Ingram at second, Bertossi at third, LaForce at the plate. 1-1. So now a 1-2 count with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Camry Lay in the circle for West Al. Holly LaForce at the plate. 1-2 on the way. In the dirt. Count even at 2. Outside, but Holly LaForce swings and misses, and the strikeout for Lay to end the inning, and the Falcons leave 3 on. But they are able to plate 1 run, and they trail West Al 5-3. We'll go to the 6th.
never learning to like.
Casey Nolan leads things off for West Alabama here. Top of the 6th inning. Michael McMillan returns to the circle for the Falcons. 5-3 lead for West Al here in Game 3 of this series. Inside, 2-1. High. 3-1 count. So McMillan walks Noland. So a pinch hitter for Kendall Johnson. It's going to be number 12, Kaylee Hunt, coming in to pinch hit for Johnson. Hunt shows bunt. Backs off. Pitch high, ball 1. Lays down the bunt. Bertossi fields. Throw gets away. Hunt caught in a rundown here. And she safely gets back to first. Barnett was trying to avoid Nolan coming home. So Alexis Cortez, or excuse me, Allison Kraft to the plate. West Alabama batting here in the top of the 6th. No outs. On the E5 by Bertossi. Hunt able to advance. And so Noland at third. 0-2 count to Kraft.
And I only need like 3 more songs to play between innings.
Swing and a miss. But in the dirt, and then the throw from Federico hits her in the back. So 1 run will come home and score. So 1 out as Kraft was caught stealing.
Yeah, it was 0-1, Alice.
0-1 count.
Thank you.
Kaylee Hunt at third. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. As the Tigers lead 6-3.
You mean to tell me we were caught stealing?
Yep. Every play that's happening is just on the other half of the court.
High. 2-1. Two-one pitch from McMillan. Right down the middle. Count even at 2. Nicole Bucheri at the plate. This one's sent out to left. Cortez makes the catch. Throw home, not in time, as Kaylee Hunt able to come home and score.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 23, Hayes Fulford.
So a sac fly for Bucheri. Hayes Fulford at the plate now. Catch made by Brooke Ingram to end the inning, but West Howe leads 7-3.
We had to strike the first one we wanted. I don't know.
The one that was played like.
So Lady Sarah Federico
It would have been.
at the plate sends this one deep, but foul.
I got it on my laptop. I just thought it was.
Came relay. Still in the circle for West Howe. Bottom of the 6th inning. Falcons down 4, 7-3 here to the Tigers, who plated 2 runs in the top of the 6th inning. 0-2. This one swung on by Federico. Going to get down for a base hit at the warning track and left center, and a double for Federico.
Pinch hitting number 19.
Yeah, number 24.
So Marissa Sosa in to hit for Cortez here.
Next running for the Falcons, number 24, Caroline Pope.
And then Caroline Pope is pinch running for Federico. So Sosa at the plate, Pope at second. Falcons down 4 here. In the dirt. 1-0. Or 1-1 now. Foul back. Off the screen, 1-2. One-two on the way. In the dirt. Gets away from Kraft. Pope advances to third on the wild pitch. Three-two count. In the dirt. And Sosa draws the walk.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 7, Annie Adamos.
So runners on the corners. Annie Adamos to the plate. Bottom of the 6th inning here at Orr Park. In Game 3 of this Gulf South Conference Series this weekend. Falcons trying to avoid the sweep after West Isle took both games yesterday, 6-2 in the first and 7-6 in the second. 0-1 count. Foul back. 0-2. Sosa trying to steal second, and she does safely. So a stolen base for Marissa Sosa. Two runners in scoring position. Sosa at second, Pope at third. 1-2 count to Adamos. 2-2.
So now just like an X in the corner. And it's
Fouled off. 2-2 count. Almost fouls this one back again.
Always good 100% for 4% on Monday, 20% Tuesday, 4% Wednesday, 20% Thursday, 5%.
2-2 on the way. Catches the bottom corner of the zone for a called strikeout. So now one away.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 00, Brianna Stella.
And back to the top of the order for the Falcons in Brianna Stella. Stella comes up, one away, 2 runners on. Sosa at second, Pope at third. Oh, 1 count. Stella 1 for 2 today from the plate. Sends this one out to left field. Catch made by Goldsmith. Pope tagging up in time for the run. Throw got away from Kraft there. And Sosa at third. So a run scores on a sac fly from Stella.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 10, Mario Bertossi.
Bertossi to the plate. Falcons down 3 with 2 outs. Sosa at third. Pitch in the dirt, gets away. Sosa comes home to score. Waiting the 5th run of the day for the Falcons. A wild pitch from Lay hit the dirt before it even got to the batter's box. And Coach Steve Boaz is going to come have a conversation with Lay as West Dow leads 7-5.
She's making these weird noises.
So 1-0 count. After Sosa scores on the wild pitch from Lay. 2 away here. 7-5 the lead for West Dow.
like sometimes when she speaks,
1-1 count.
slang too, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
That one catches the corner of the zone. 1-2.
Really? Wow. Women? Is that women?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that has to be Delta?
Yeah.
Because they were without. They were. 2-2 count. Gets away from Kraft with no one on. Count moves to 3-2 with 2 away. Falcons have added 2 runs so far here in this half inning. Still trail the Tigers by 2. 3-2 on the way. Hit out to left center. Going to get down for a base hit from Marielle Bertossi.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 12, Brooks Ingram.
So Bertossi gets on with the single with 2 outs. Brooke Ingram comes to the plate, the tying run at the plate. Bertossi taking off to second, in there safely for a stolen base. So the Falcons with 2 outs trying to add some runs here in the bottom of the 6th as they trail by 2. That one high, 1-1. High again, 2-1 count.
Stop it.
3-1 now. Kraft having a conversation with Lay after 3 straight balls. So 2 away, 3-1 count. Brooke Ingram at the plate. And she draws a walk. So Ingram on first, Bertossi at second. Carly Molnax to the plate. But we are going to have a new pitcher for West Al, and we'll be right back. So Carly Mills is the new pitcher.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 2, Carly Molinax.
So Carly Mills pitched 4 innings in Game 2 yesterday, recorded 5 strikeouts, and allowed 3 earned runs. Mills ahead 0-2 here to Molnax. Falcons have 2 runners on, down 2 to West Allis, 7-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. So 2 on the way. A swing and a miss from Molnax, and Mills gets the strikeout to get the Tigers out of the inning. With the 2-run lead, we'll go to the 7th. So Abby McKee pinch hitting for West Dow here. Fouled off, 0-2. Top of the 7th inning. West Alabama trying to add to their lead here, 7-5. Oh-2 on the way. Inside the zone for a called strikeout. McMillan gets McKee for the first out of this half inning. Now Olivia Dunlap to the plate with 1 away. Outside, 1-0.
I was getting a headache. I'm not drinking anything.
Caffeine from the coffee.
Huh?
I like caffeine from the coffee.
I get headaches if I don't drink.
Yeah, I get headaches when I don't drink anything.
Yeah, headaches. Headaches without
1-1 count. Worst thing I'm 1-2 count now.
Need you to do another comeback.
That one misses outside, so 2-2 count. 1 away.
Problem in this game is, this is how we do it. Send
Yeah.
When our pitcher hit 2 people and he hit a home run, let's go home. He gonna come back.
That's how they come. They'll call it. Yeah.
This one chopped over to LaForce. Throw in time for out number 2 on the 4-3. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th. Grace Self to the plate.
I never cheered for a specific outcome, just the quickest one.
Yeah. That's it.
You should cheer for your team.
Yeah,
Wants to go home.
You could have a postseason.
0-1 count. It's on the way. High. 1-1 now.
That's what y'all talking about. Harvard beat Tennessee.
2-1. Two count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 7th inning. West Alabama leading 7-5. Pitch on the way. Chop foul. Two on the way again for McMillan in the dirt. Full count. This one chopped over to Barnett. Throw to Adamos in time for the 6-3 to end the inning, and the Falcons will go to the bottom of the 7th, down 2 here in Orr Park.
What was that, a ball or a strike?
So Haley Barnett to the plate. Falcons down 2. Carly Mills returns to the circle. 1-1 count. Two one. Outside. 3-1 count. Barnett sends this one deep to left center. Is going to get out of here for a solo home run for Haley Barnett. And the Falcons trail by 1. Haley Barnett hits a solo homer. We've seen her do that a few times in her career. A big shot from Barnett. And now Holly LaForce to the plate. The Falcons are a team that have not hit many home runs this season. Only 6 home runs on the season. That was Barnett's second. So Holly LaForce up now with the Falcons down 1, no outs after the big shot from Barnett.
You said that we're going to win this game, though, right?
0-1.
You said we're going to win a walk-off. Didn't I say you
I didn't realize it. I didn't know what part of the lineup we were in. I said that before. I saw we were going 3, 4, 5.
1-1.
I knew that home run was coming. I knew that was coming.
LaForce sends this one out to right. And a catch made by Tubbs for out number 1.
Number 16, Lady Sarah Federico.
So down one with one away, Lady Sarah Federico comes to the plate. Had a double her last time up. Pitch from Mills high, ball one. This one's sent over to short. Throw gets away.
She just full on run into
That's
And-
obstruction, so she has to play the base anyways.
A big collision there, but an error from Hayes Fulford
There you go. 21.
allows Federico to advance to first. So we're going to have a pinch
You won like 5, right?
hitter. It's going to be number 21, Lauren Van Steenwick.
We got a pitching change as well.
She's just getting the change. 21 for 20.
So Federico
For the Falcons, number 21, Lauren Van Steenwick.
at first on the after she reached on the error. And Lauren Van Steenwick at the plate. 7-6, the lead for West Owl.
Well,
Saxons.
Fouled off out of play.
Well, that's on the UM side. It's like, yeah, no. This is one of our student athlete advisory committee. Yeah.
I'm at a tender age where I'm not the age out doing fun stuff.
Fouled off again by Van Steenwick. 0-2 count, one away. One runner on for the Falcons here, down one run.
They go on the website, it sounds like. I told them, like, hey, we'll print it over.
Van Steenwick fouls that one off again. 3 straight fouls, 0-2 count. Van Steenwick, a senior out of Rossmore, California.
Yeah.
Sends this one deep to left, but in foul territory. Goes out of play, but just a shade foul. The Falcons were just a couple feet away from a walk-off victory there. Oh-2 pitch. And Steenwick fouls this one off towards the bullpen of West Owl. Oh, 2. Swung on. Going to be a base hit for Van Steenwick. And Federico advances to second.
single to left.
So a single to left for Lauren Van Steenwick. Keeps the Falcons alive here. And the bottom of the 7th. Federico at second now. Van Steenwick at first. And Annie Adamos at the plate with one away.
Let's go, Falcons!
Okay. I mean, I guess.
In there for a strike. 0-1.
Sitting here, all 3 matches getting excited for Salute.
Matches.
Yes.
You play games in this sport, Alice?
Adamos chops this one foul.
Because I saw you not know. I was like, this foul.
0-2. Outside. Damos watches it in the dirt for ball one. 1-2 count. One away, 2 runners on here for the Falcons as they trail 7-6 to the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Falcons down to their final 2 outs. Chopped over to Hunt to record the out at second. So Van Steenwyk is out, but runners on the corners. Fielder's choice for Adamos. And Steenwyk is out on the 4-6. And Federico at third. So Brianna Stella comes up. Runners on the corners, 2 away. The tying run is at third in the form of Lady Sarah Federico. Stella at the plate, who's batting .342 on the season. Watches that one for strike one. Falcons a chance to tie. Westow here with Federico at third. 0-1 count. Stella chops this one foul. .02 count now for Brianna Stella. Carly Mills in the circle for Westow. Mills pitch on the way. Fouled off again by Stella. .02 on the way. Swung on to get through. Lady Sarah Federico going to come home to score.
Sarah, you are an idiot.
And Adamos safe at second. Almost got caught off the bag there, but a single through the left side for Stella to tie the game at 7.
Now batting for the Falcons, number 10, Mario Bertossi.
I can't believe it. No, I knew they were tired. She definitely thought we won.
Yeah, she knew you thought they were.
So Mario Bertossi at the plate. Stella at first. Adamos at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. So a 1-2 count to Bertossi. 2 outs. 2 runners on. Tie game at 7. That one high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Adamos at second, Stella at first. This one gets through the middle. Adamos coming home to try and score and win the game. And she is safe. The Falcons win in a walk-off single from Mario Bertossi scoring Annie Adamos. The Falcons win 8-7 here in Orr Park. What an exciting 7th inning that was as the Falcons take Game 3 of the series 8-7 and avoid the sweep. Falcons improved to 5-7 in conference play and 14-11 overall. West Alabama 12-10 overall now and 6-5 in conference play. And that'll do it for us here at Orr Park today. We'll be back next time.